I'm Dr. Jordan Harris, LMFTS, LPCS, and I help therapists do two things: get unstuck with really hard cases and increase retention. And I do this by teaching therapists four foundational skills. Excuse me. These skills, if you think of your models like the car, these skills are the gas that make your model run. And these skills are assessing client level of motivation, increasing therapist persuasiveness, reading client body language, and helping clients to access their inner world instead of talking about it and being intellectual. And today, we're looking at the skill of experiencing, helping clients talk about their inner world, in the work of Dr. Tori Olds. And she works with a woman who's having a midlife crisis. A quick note as we begin, this is actually not a real client. This is a demo that Dr. Tori Olds does with her sister for training purposes. So there's no HIPAA or confidentiality issues here. Let's dive in.
Your mind to kind of show you that a little. Just notice, what comes to mind when you think about that.
Just busyness. Busyness.
Okay, first thing comes to busy. Gotcha.
I feel like I'm just doing stuff,
Okay.
Busy.
Okay, so as those words come, and maybe there's an image or something with it, like of busyness, doing, just see how that feels. See how you feel about that, about the busyness.
Not good.
Okay. Okay, so take a second. Do you feel the not good even right now a little bit? Can you sense it? Okay, so just see if you can find words, and we'll do a lot of checking in with the body during our work, because that's where we feel things. What not good? Like what type of not good? Let's give that a second.
So this is a great example of experiencing. Experiencing is a little known um, is a little known process. And basically what the research says is that experiencing is the client's ability to connect their words to their present feelings. And this is important because the more clients can connect their current words to their inner world, the more they change. Now, what does this mean? There's a whole complicated seven-step system that I teach in my trainings. And if you ever want to get more training on this, like and do a deep dive, you can click below in the description and it'll take you to my newsletter. And you'll get all the updates that I have about trainings and also when I release new videos. So go ahead and make sure to do that. But in short, what you want clients to do is to talk about the present internal experience in a specific way. And what most clients do is that they talk about the past in a way that's external or in a way that is vague or intellectual. And so you always want to be nudging clients to be talking more about their present, internal, and specific experience. Let's watch how Dr. Olds does this.
Find word.
Not good.
Okay. Okay, so take a second. Do you feel
Not good.
okay?
See, she says not good. That's very vague. That's very, very vague. What we watch Tori do here in the next part of this video is she's going to nudge the client to talk more about her inner world. Let's see how Tori does this.
Okay, so take a second. Do you feel the not good even right now a little bit? Can you sense it? Okay, so just see if you can find words, and we'll do a lot of checking in with the body during our work, because that's where we feel things. What not good? Like what type of not good? Let's give that a second.
So Tori does two things here. She asks the client, one, to check in with her body. This is a nudge to be more internal and more present. What does your body feel right now? And also, this is a nudge to um, be more specific. Let's watch like that again.
And we'll do a lot of checking in with the body during our work, because that's where we feel things. What not good? Like what type of not good?
What type of not good? Right? That's a nudge to be more specific. Let's see how the client responds.
Let's give that a second.
I'm like tense. I feel tense.
Okay. Okay, great tracking. So take a moment, if you will, And just notice the tension and see if you can locate it, like where in your body is the tension.
So the client says, I feel tense. Tense is a step closer to a specific sort of inner world experience. And Tori has the sense that there's actually more here. Um, so she asked the client to focus again inward and to take the time and really sort of delve into, okay, what is going on here? This is really important because oftentimes clients will give you more if you ask them for more, right? The more they focus on their inner world, the more it kind of comes to the forefront. It's almost like a spotlight, you know? If you shine a bright light into a room, at first you just see what's there, right? But then as your eyes adjust, you can begin to see more and more and more. It's kind of like that.
Right here.
Okay. So is it spread throughout your chest? Is it in a tight little ball? Just kind of notice what it's
Kind
like.
of like tighter, like right in the
Right in the middle. Okay. All right. So we're just going to put awareness on it if you're willing for a moment.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, tension, I think of it not so much as the feeling itself that we're wanting to go toward, but as like a response that's pretty common. I think it's like a straitjacket around the feeling. It's like when we have a feeling and some part of us is like, oh, I don't want to feel that, you know, like kind of pushes it in or constricts around it because it's maybe not comfortable, or, you know what I mean? That makes sense a little bit.
Yeah.
So we don't, that could be our clue that there's just some hesitancy, you know, in your system, and we want to honor that toward feeling whatever this is. But we also want to give it a little time to at least be able to shift.
Okay.
So if you're willing to just notice the tension,
Okay.
just bringing that, being curious.
So what Tori does here, she tells us why she believes this is not specific enough for this client. And she does it in a very gentle way, right? She's not saying that the client is wrong, but she is saying, my sense, my intuition is that there's actually more here for us to understand. That the tension is actually you protecting yourself from feeling whatever you're feeling. And there's actually more of your inner world for us to really see and bring into the light. It's a really beautiful, gentle way to invite clients to further explore their inner experience. It's really beautifully done.
Yes, and just watching it and just see, we're just going to see if it might shift with just a little awareness. So tune in just to that spot.
Okay.
Just like give it a little time to be noticed. Yeah. As you're with it, you may even sense like if you notice the tension, just see if you can feel a little like what's under it. Yeah, like if tension was around something, it's like we want to feel inside, like what it's tensing around. Another way to ask that might be, if you weren't feeling tense, how would you be feeling?
Okay. Yeah, I can almost as you said that, I kind of felt like it really actually under it is weird, kind of like the stream of maybe like sadness, like it almost went like I don't know. I felt like a down.
Okay, down. Okay.
I felt like more down and bigger feeling.
Okay, so stay with.
So as she is inviting the client to focus on her inner experience, the client gives us more, right? She went from feeling not good to feeling tense to feeling sad. This is great work. We see the client really beginning to talk about her inner world. I want to say one other thing. This client is not super emotional, and that's okay. Sometimes people confuse clients being very, very in their feelings with them having like this really intense sort of experience. And I want to separate that out. What we want is not necessarily someone to be really sad or really emotive or to be crying a lot, right? We don't want catharsis. What we want is for clients to really connect their words to their inner experience. So even though this client is not like weeping on the ground, that's totally fine because she's putting more and more words to her inner experience. That's the most important part. And from that sense, even a client genuinely saying, I don't, I don't know how I feel. I don't know how I feel is them um, being at a fairly deep level of experiencing because they're commenting on what they're feeling in the exact moment. That's a little tricky, but the whole idea is how is the client using their words? Are they using their words to explore their inner world? So when he says, "Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know how I feel." They're talking about an in the moment revelation that they're having about, oh, I actually don't know what I feel. They're using their words to describe their inner lack of understanding, like knowing. That's different than a client saying, than a client using their words to dismiss how they feel or to dismiss exploring how they feel. I don't know. I don't know how I feel. Like very different I don't knows. So um, that's what we're looking for. Can they connect their words to their inner experience? And this client is doing a great job of that.
I think. I don't know if it's sadness.
Well, take a second. Yeah, I love that you could track it in your body. So
Okay.
feel it first and just, you had a sense it may feel like sadness.
I think I thought of sadness because it felt just sort of heavy under the tension.
Sadness often is heavy. It really often is. So just be with it and see what that's like.
Okay. So just keep noticing it?
Yeah, is that okay? Does it feel okay as we're doing this to be with that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. You're doing great.
Okay.
So just notice what that's like to let the sadness be what it is. It's a little heavy.
And Tori does not change. I think sometimes we move way too fast as therapists, right? We have a sadness, we want to talk right about it. Tori just keeps giving her space to continue to explore her inner world, to put more words to it. And the client even adds another word, heavy. The sadness is kind of also heavy. I mean, it's great work. So look, that's a few different ways of helping clients to really explore their inner world, right? Give them space, help them to focus on their inner experience, um, and then continually sort of making it safe for them to stick with it and stay with it a little bit longer. It's really great work. Um, so this is a look at the skill of experiencing in the work of Dr. Tori Olds. She works with a woman who's having a midlife crisis. If you want more of this, if this is interesting to you, I invite you to sign up for my newsletter by clicking the link below. And when you sign up to my newsletter, I'll send you weekly updates and videos that I'm doing about how you can become a better therapist and how you can practice these skills in your own life. All right, talk to you soon.